I'm coming in loud and clear. Might hear me on the radio. Breaker, breaker, 19. Anybody got their ears on?
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Hey, before I get on to tonight's video, remember I've got a second channel, Farpoint Farms Restorations and Repairs, and a website, farpointfarms.com, where we have cool forums over there. Hope you'll check it out. If you are following my other channel, you'll know that I got a boat. Last fall I picked up a Boston Whaler on trade, and that boat is going to need a radio, and that radio is going to be a marine radio, and this is that marine radio, Retevis, model RM21. It is a 5-watt out marine radio. You can see the TX and RX ranges for that right there. Let's go ahead and open this booger up. I'm excited. Obviously, I am nowhere near water, so we won't be able to hear much with it, but we can certainly go through it and play with it a bit, and I'm looking forward to it. And we've got ourselves a nice antenna here. I'll get this stuff out of the package. I like the packaging. If I can, I'm having some difficulties tonight. There we go. Gosh. And there's our radio right there, and it's a nice one. Not a whole lot of assembly, which actually I'm really happy with, to be honest with you. Like, that's already attached. Battery's already, maybe a battery's in there. We'll find out here in a second, but nice. Big, heavy feeling thing. I like that. Underneath, we got our charging setup here. I do like that it has a power cord for its charging kit. Slide that into that, and that's our charging port altogether. Cool. All right, here it is. Let's check this thing out. We'll turn it on. Now, these things are designed not to be overly complicated because we don't want a whole lot of fiddling. If there's an emergency, which is usually when you're going to use one of these, you're going to want to, well, you could either be talking with the Coast Guard as far as being boarded or something like that, but you could also use these mostly for emergency. Channel 16, we press that button. We're going to channel 16. Channel 16 is the channel 9 of CB radio. Unlike channel 9, it is monitored. So if you have an emergency, 16 is going to be your emergency channel. You can see USA is lit. We got some buttons here. So we have a call button, a menu button, scan button. There we go. We got dual watch activated, 19 and 16. So we were watching that. You press and hold again, and we turn that. Oh, come on. There we go. We turn that back off. High and low, you can see over here our high button. And if we press and hold, we're back to low. If we want to lock, I'll press it back to medium, back to high. If I want to lock, I press and hold. There we go. Now the lock button comes up. Now, nothing's, won't change channels, right? I'm stuck on that. So press and hold again. The little lock symbol goes away, and we are back to being into our normal mode. Over here on the side, push to talk. You can see the TX bar goes up, let off, goes back over. Then we have a button here. We have automatic noise limiter and noise reduction. See those two come on? Turn off the squelch, turn on and off. So we want to monitor a channel or have a weak station in there. Pressing that bottom button will get us there. Up on top is just on, off, and volume. Right? Back here we have a nice handle there. Channel up and down. Right there. And then if you want to get to weather channel, press that once.
Outdoor objects. The following is a special weather statement. Increased fire danger in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening.
Change the channels through there if you want to.
And low dew points have led to minimum relative humidity.
You'll also notice, I'll go back over there just for a second.
20% range this afternoon.
So we also have like a meter, a power meter for how good the reception is. So that's kind of cool. All right, we can program in favorites, right? If I want to press and hold that, I can get in there. There, now I've made it my favorite, right? Press and hold again, we'll get rid of that. Let's go into menu and see what else we have. So we can operate our squelch up and down. We have scan. Do we want CS, TS? We'll leave it at TS. Private watch. I don't know what that is. I'll have to read the manual on that one. We'll leave that on for right now. Call tones. Pretty cool. Busy lock on and off. We can block it out and go just monitor only. Roger beep. I'm leaving Roger beep on. Backlight, we can, oh, look at, I didn't know it was colors, so we have the ability to change our backlight for better viewing here, right? We'll leave it on green for right now. Brightness, we want it really high, really medium, really low. We'll put it in medium. Beep on and off, we'll get rid of the beep. Battery saver mode, on and off, we'll leave that on for now. Weather alert, I'm going to leave that off. I don't want that thing scaring me. Version, so that's just telling us what version this is, so I guess you could probably update it somehow. I'm not sure how you would do that, but and factory reset, and that's going to bring us back to the beginning. So really cool there. Really cool. It'll let it pause for a few seconds. We're going to go back to normal here. Nice. Well, let's take a look at the manual here, and we'll see what else we got, because this is actually a really thick manual here. All right, so we got 11 pages here in English, it looks like, and it's going to go through it. So menu key, favorite key, dual watch is something so cool. You can monitor 16 and then also, you know, have your favorite channel, like if you're going to be out there. Or maybe if you're on a lake, you know, like we're going to only be using this thing on a lake. But on a lake, we can be like, hey, the lake authorities usually are on channel 12 or something like that. And so you have the ability to monitor maybe an emergency channel or a family channel and the lake channel. So that's kind of cool. Dock masters, sometimes if you're on the ocean going, and it's been years since I've been out on an ocean ship, but dock masters usually have theirs. So if you're going into a port and you want to go to whatever channel they're using, here's some indications here. So channel display mode, display A, means there's channel 107, B 2020. Noise reduction, which we've already talked about. Power, channel number, lock. We can, M is for tag. Tag channel is selected. Noise reduction. Then we have some choices here. So Canada frequencies, international standards, or U.S. standards. That's kind of cool. I'm not planning on traveling outside of the United States as far as on a boat. But if you were going to take this on a, an ocean-going vessel that's going to leave the area and go to, say, the Bahamas or, Jamaica or someplace exotic, we have the ability to use this in many different areas of the country, or of the world, I should say, which is pretty cool. Weather alert, and then it gets into our stuff that we just kind of went over as far as like how to go through it. Frequency charts for the different, right? So each channel, what is that frequency going to mean? So you can go through that. There's our frequency ranges again. It is a 5-watt radio, so pretty powerful for what it needs to be. I mean, these are pretty local communications. Plus, line of sight. If you're on the water, line of sight's a good long ways. Yeah, pretty nice. Well, I'm super happy with it. We're going to be using this on the boat, the yet-to-be-named boat. I'm thinking about calling it my biggest mistake, but there really wasn't. I've made a lot bigger mistakes than that boat. That was just a error in judgment. Maybe that's what we'll call it, error in judgment. Anyway, thank you so much to Retevis for sending this my way. Not easy to get marine radios that are like, this compact. A lot of like base, not base, but like mobile, like look like a CB that you install in your car. The handheld walkies, they're a little harder to come by. And we didn't want anything permanent install. I didn't want to go through trying to find a marine antenna to mount. And when I started doing research on this, I was like, wow, this would actually be perfect. Literally take it in the house, have it on the charger, let it charge, and then when we're going to go take the boat out on the lake, we throw it in there, and it's water resistant. None of these things are totally waterproof. This thing's got it's got some rubber seals and stuff in here to keep it somewhat waterproof. But yeah, I would throw something like this in a big old gallon-sized Ziploc, turn it on, leave it on while we're out there, and hopefully you never need it. But it's peace of mind to have it. I'll leave a link to where you can pick this thing up. It's the RM21, and I'll see you next time. Take care.